Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and cheap coins, check out instantmudcoins.com and use code ZIRK for 20% off. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for the playoff promo in Madden 21. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Mason Torres for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shouted out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. Now, when is this promo coming out? Well, last year, it came out on a Saturday. Came out on the Saturday, of course, of the wild card, which is, of course, going to be this upcoming Saturday. But as from what I know currently, unless you guys are seeing this in the afternoon, if you're seeing this in the morning on Tuesday, go check that video out if I uploaded a morning video, because maybe I went over it in there. I'm recording this video at like 1:30 a.m. right now on Tuesday morning. So if they announced this morning at like 10:30 or whatever that the playoff promo is confirmed coming this Sunday, I'll have said it in that video, and I'll probably say it in the comment section. But as of right now, I do not currently know of if this promo is 100% going to be confirmed for this Saturday. I expect it to be still, but we will see if it does come out on Saturday or not. And if you guys missed my video that I did a couple of days ago, going over the entire playoff promo, kind of what you guys can expect to see, go ahead and check that out. But in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a prediction for a 95 overall player. I believe they're going to be 95s. As you guys can see, this is the playoff promo last year, just so you can kind of get a feel of, you know, the player selection that they decided to choose, and also the two masters. You guys can let me know down below about the masters. I'm just going to be predicting the heroes. But I will say, it'd be kind of cool to see T.O. come back again. So I'm going to go through and give you guys at least one hero for every single team. Now, I did try my very best, okay? There are 14 teams, and I tried so hard to make it 7 offense and 7 defense. I mean, I sat here for like an hour trying to just switch in between teams. There are a couple of teams that are very, very hard to kind of determine who exactly is going to get the 95. So some teams, I'm going to give you guys multiple options because this is very tough. I'm most definitely not going to be 100% correct with this. They could really go with whoever they want to, but I'm going to give you guys my 95 overall player prediction and also kind of go over some lower overall cards as well. There are a lot of other lower overall cards that are involved with this promo, so if you want to leave some predictions down below, go ahead, head to the comment section. It's all good fun. Let's get my predictions. So starting off, we have got the Chiefs. Now, I really feel like this is between two players, Tyrann Mathieu and Travis Kelce. Right now, again, I'm kind of guessing that these players are going to be 95 overall heroes here. Maybe they're 96s and the Masters in 97. I don't know. I'm going to say 95 though. So Kelce has a 90. Tyrann Mathieu has an 89 overall. Now, I would not be surprised at all to see both of these guys in the promo. One of them getting a 93, one of them getting a 95. I wouldn't be too surprised if that is the case. However, Kelce also could potentially be Team of the Year. So you guys have to think about that as well. We do have the Team of the Year promo coming out pretty soon here as well in a couple of weeks. And then we also have Team of the Week coming out this upcoming Tuesday and then the next Tuesday as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that could kind of mess with some players getting cards if he doesn't want to give them a playoff card because he's going to get a Team of the Week soon. There's a little bit of stuff that's going to mess with things. But Tyrann Mathieu, I feel like, could be a great pick here, or Travis Kelce. Now, next up, we've got the Titans, and I really feel like it's between two players, Ryan Tannehill and A.J. Brown. But I really feel like it has to be Ryan Tannehill. And by the way, guys, there are so many wide receivers that I had to cut from this video, like that I tried my absolute best to not put like 4 or 5 wide receivers in this list. Because obviously, if there's 7 offensive players, we're not getting 5 wide receivers. It's just not going to happen. We're going to get some O-linemen. We're going to get a quarterback or 2, a running back or 2, wide receiver or 2 max, right? We're not going to get like 3 or 4 wide receivers more than likely. So I tried my very best. There's just so many good wide receivers that I feel like we could see in this promo. And so many good wide receivers on teams that do need an upgrade. And for the Titans, A.J. Brown has a 90. Tannehill only has a 80 overall. He actually has a 79. He has a power up, which he got for Wildcard Wednesday, and then never actually got an upgrade all year, which I just thought was super weird. I could have sworn that they said Tannehill was going to be saved for something. I don't remember. But Ryan Tannehill, I think that he probably is going to get this 95. And if he does, this is actually going to be like one of the best quarterbacks in the game. He's going to be really good. And let's say the Chiefs actually do get Tyrann Mathieu and they don't get a Travis Kelce card. I think we may see Mark Andrews come in and actually steal that 95 overall tight end spot. Wouldn't be too surprised. Or if they want to go defense, it could be Marlon Humphrey. Some other players that I think we could potentially see in here could be J.K. Dobbins. I think he has a 82 most feared, like Cauldron card, I'm pretty sure. So I think we could see Mark Andrews or Marlon and probably a J.K. Dobbins in the sets. And as for the Steelers, I really don't think there's any doubt at all, right? Like, it absolutely has to be T.J. Watt. To me, it just wouldn't make sense if it wasn't T.J. Watt. I just think this kind of has to happen. Now, the Browns are another interesting team here, guys, because they do have two players, in my opinion, that could both get the upgrade, and they're both going to be really good. Nick Chubb, who only has this 90 overall Derwin versus the World card, so really he doesn't have a super high overall card in the game at all. And this 90 overall, some people don't even have this, like not an auctionable card at all. So they are definitely not opposed to giving someone that has a Derwin versus the World card an upgrade. As you guys saw with team like Keenan Allen, and Keenan Allen has one of those 90 overall. So Chubb could finally get his card here, or again, they could save for team of the year, or Denzel Ward, who only has that 90 overall LTD from like the beginning of the year. One of these two will be great. And as for the Bills, I mean, this is pretty obvious, right? It is between two players, and I think whichever one doesn't get the upgrade here is probably going to go ahead and get team of the year. It's between Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. They both have got 92 overall team of the week cards, and Stephon Diggs is an LTD. So this is really tough, honestly. But I think it's going to be Josh Allen. I think it's going to be Josh Allen, and we're going to get Stephon Diggs for Team of the Year more than likely. I would say lock him up probably for Team of the Year. But I think whichever one doesn't end up getting a 95 overall playoff card is going to get Team of the Year. Because they both just had tremendous seasons. I'm going to take Josh Allen. And as for the Colts, this just kind of seems like the perfect Quentin Nelson upgrade here, right? I mean, we're going to get some offensive linemen in this promo. So, Quentin Nelson, sorry Colts fans, nothing really too exciting there. Now, this is around the time when I really started to kind of struggle with these picks here, right? So with the Packers, one player I did think about is David Bakhtiari, but I believe he's actually injured and he's not going to be playing. But they could still definitely give him a 95 overall upgrade if they wanted to, and I would not be surprised at all to see David Bakhtiari get the card here, but it could also be potentially Aaron Jones, but again, I actually, spoiler, have another running back on this list here, so I don't really think it's going to be Aaron Jones, but it could potentially be, or Jair, but yeah, here's another thing. I also may have another corner on this list as well. So you guys can see, around this time, you try to go with like the top players, like Devontae Adams is not going to get an upgrade in this promo, and 95 overall would just be too low for him. I think Devontae is going to also get a pretty big upgrade sometime soon, but I think for the Packers, it's probably going to be David Bakhtiari. Now, I know I already have Nick Chubb on this list, which I did say they could potentially go with Denzel Ward there, but one player that I would personally love to see is Antonio Gibson, because Gibson, if he would have got that Team of the Week hero card instead of this 89 overall for that Thanksgiving game versus my Cowboys, sad day, this card would have been so crazy. Like this 89 overall right here, first up, he's a receiving back, so he gets backfield master for 1 AP. His catching's really good, his speed's really good, change of direction is there, but everything else, of course, would be increased if he got a good upgrade, and Antonio Gibson would be like one of the best running backs in the game. He'd probably look pretty similar to Alvin Kamara, given his break tackle is only a 78 on this card, so they would kind of have to juice it up quite a bit to make him like one of the best running backs in the game, but if there was ever going to be just one running back here, I'd want it to be Gibson. And as for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the man doesn't even have a card this year. Can we get an Antonio Brown upgrade? Can we finally get, not even an upgrade, can we get an Antonio Brown card? What a way to bring in AB than to make him one of the best wide receivers in the game at a 95 overall with, of course, route runner archetype. And that card would be probably really good. I know, another wide receiver on the list already, but it just makes sense for the Seahawks as well to go with potentially Tyler Lockett or DK Metcalf. I mean, I really could see either of those two on the offensive side of the ball if they were to go with one. And I feel like if they want to go with a wide receiver to bring the hype to the promo, right? Like, just be like, oh, crap, I really need this card. I really need to participate in this promo to get this one guy. It's DK Metcalf. And when I asked over on Twitter for your guys' help with the predictions, and a bunch of guys spammed it up, DK for the Hawks. was like the #1 comment. And as for the Rams, again, another Durham versus the World player I think that we could see is Jalen Ramsey. Get Ramsey an upgrade. And as for the Saints, guys, I really feel like they're going to get a defensive player. It's either going to be DeMario Davis, Cameron Jordan, or Marcus Williams. We could actually see potentially all three in this promo. One of them get the 93, 195, one a lower overall card. Marcus Williams has like an 81 overall base elite, and Cameron Jordan, DeMario Davis both have 90. So I think we could see all three in here. And to be honest with you guys, the Bears are probably the #1 team that I struggled with for this prediction video, because taking a look at the team, I think we're going to get a Mitch Trubisky upgrade. He had an 86 overall, or has an 86 overall. He'll probably get like a 90 maybe. But as for who could be the 95, obviously thinking of the Bears team, there's two players I instantly think of that I know are the best in the team, okay? Khalil Mack and Allen Robinson. There's already going to be other wide receivers. I just don't see how there's Allen Robinson unless they replace one of the other top wide receivers. I think we're going to get DK. Maybe they don't give us Antonio Brown there, but there's going to be a lot of wide receivers already in this promo. I just don't think we're going to get Allen Robinson. And Akeem Hicks only has an 89 overall, and then Khalil Mack has a 92, but he's a left side linebacker, and I really feel like we're going to get TJ Watt. And I know that Hicks didn't even have like the craziest season ever, but on the rest of the Bears team, the only other player looking through the list of players that have like a decent name value to them and everything, I think Hicks is the only one. So the final team on my prediction was the Bears, and they were most definitely the hardest one for me to go ahead and try to pick a player to go ahead and put on this prediction list. But with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. I know I said a lot of potential wide receivers on here, and also a couple of cornerbacks as well. But taking a look at like the top players, it's going to be really, really interesting to see who we get. And as I said, I'm not going to be 100% correct with this list at all. And I tried my absolute very best to make it like pretty even, 7-7, and try to really split it up between the different positions and everything. But we might get like a couple like really wild card type players like Trey Hendrickson for the Saints. Boom, 95 overall, you know what I mean? Probably not, because he doesn't even have a high overall card at all. He'll get like a lower playoff card, but you guys understand what I'm saying. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. I'll see you guys next time.